What is Cranaleith? Cranaleith is a place. Nestled on 10 wooded acres in the Somerton section of northeast Philadelphia. The land was originally in the center of a large and vibrant Native American Lenni Lenape village. In 1891, the property was purchased by Rachel Foster Avery, the daughter of an abolitionist. She built the 3-story house that still stands today, which became a meeting place for suffragettes, including Rachel's mentor, Susan B. Anthony. Through her leadership positions in the National Woman Suffrage Association and the International Council of Women, Avery helped achieve her mentor's dream of winning the vote, even though Avery herself did not quite live to see it. She died less than a year before the adoption of the 19th Amendment. Joseph and Wilhelmina Trainer bought the property in 1906, and it continued to be a place of welcome and community fellowship through 3 generations of the Trainer family. What is Cranaleith? Cranaleith is a name, reminded of the towns in Ireland from which his grandparents came. Joseph Trainer named the property Cranaleith, which is Gaelic for Sanctuary of Trees. The home was passed to his son Frank, who along with his wife Mary, raised 4 children there, including a daughter named Mary, who became a Sister of Mercy. What is Cranaleith? Cranaleith is a concept. In 1996, in partnership with the Sisters of Mercy, the Trainer family created Cranaleith Spiritual Center as a not-for-profit ministry. The main goal was to provide a contemplative space for persons from all walks of life and all faith traditions who sought healing for the wounds and divisions in themselves and in society. Special emphasis was placed on welcoming the poor and marginalized and those who cared for them. Cranaleith Spiritual Center began operations in 1998 under Sister Mary's guidance. Over time, the demand for Cranaleith's unique ministry became so great that it outgrew Rachel Foster Avery's home, which led to the construction and 2012 opening of the Mercy Education and Conference Center. Over 15 years, Cranaleith has hosted nearly 45,000 guests for programs, workshops, retreats, and meetings. What is Cranaleith?
Cranaleith is a sacred space where people from all walks of life can come together, take a step back, and reflect on the values that they hold dear, where they're going, what they want to do, and recharge, reprioritize, and move forward. There's so few spaces in our world and in our communities where we can find that quiet, sacred space to be able to listen to God, to each other, to the earth, and pay attention to those voices deep within us, so that we can be true to who God made us be and where God wants us to go.
And Cranaleith is a place where I can release and let go all stress and frustrations. When I leave here, I'm renewed spiritually, physically, and mentally.
And so, at Women Against Abuse, we utilize the sanctuary model. And we started working, 3 years ago to implement it agency-wide. And we thought, where are we going to take our team to learn about this? And we couldn't find a better place than Cranaleith to go to.
I like being in the garden. I like putting my hands in the soil. I really like getting my hands into the soil and knowing that I'm making something that's going to grow and prosper is like really cool.
We just felt completely enveloped in the warmth and the spirituality and the intentionality of our setting. And it made a huge difference. This was not like having a meeting at the Holiday Inn.
I like to say Cranaleith is a place of love. And God is love. When you have love here, it's the best medicine in the world. It heals. Love heals.
Whether you're here with a small group or a large group, you're going to find that you're bonding with each other, you're learning about each other, and you're learning about yourself.
Cranaleith has been a wonderful place for us to come and work together. Power works towards building movement in our state and in our country towards justice for all people. And we're so excited to be able to be on the grounds where other movements have worked and started towards building power for people who normally did not have it.
Sanctuary is really critical to the work that I do with returning veterans. We involve the whole community, including people who've never served, but the work is painful, and it requires that we go to painful places. We hear tragic stories. We feel the range of moral emotions from gratitude and pride to revulsion and disgust and guilt bordering on sometimes shame. So it's not easy work, and to do the work well requires sanctuary. It requires the setting, the proper setting. And Cranaleith is providing that setting for us.
I welcome everyone here, and I know that you get the feeling that all of us have always gotten in this wonderful place from the wonderful people.
I drove up here, and as with most experiences in my life, the minute I hit a place that I know is something special and something different and feels like home, that's what I felt when I hit the grounds here.
And when I think about what is Cranaleith and what it means to me, the first thing that comes to mind is the word sanctuary. It's a place that I can come and be safe. It's a place that I can come without all of the world going on around me.
And so Cranaleith to me is both a special place, a sacred place. The history here fuels me to want to keep coming back and bring others here. But it's also an idea of how do we bring people into the circle of creating a world that is more in the image of God. So I'm thankful to have been introduced, and it's my duty now to bring others to here as well.
My name is Scott McGarrigle. I am a Persian Gulf veteran, and Cranaleith has been a very special place for me. I came to a retreat here that was specifically for veterans, and some people who supported the veterans were also there. And I could say that it pretty much changed my life. It set me on a path that's basically making my life a lot better. And to say something else about the grounds, I mean, they call this the tree sanctuary, Cranaleith, and that is true. I mean, just being here for 10 minutes at a time is like a week's worth of therapy. Just walking around the grounds and just feeling good. And I love this place.
Cranaleith, you are welcome here.